JD, 2-0 win over Carlton Town tonight, through to the Northern Premier League East Division playoff final. What are your thoughts?
Just really proud of that performance. I thought that was excellent. I thought we were really good in all departments. Really big occasion, unbelievable crowd in there tonight, and it could have been a little bit nervy. Same for both teams, to be fair, but I thought we controlled the game. I didn't think we were really struggling in any department, and we could have scored more. And it's really pleasing when your players are that confident and they're that comfortable and they play that well and they stick together like that. It was just really proud, because that was a proud moment for the town and everybody. There's 1,500 plus people in there. Seeing that performance was absolutely superb.
Yeah, and then exactly a month ago, you were giving me a completely different interview after a really disappointing performance against the same team. So
yeah, exactly. I know, and you've got to be fair and you've got to be honest. If you don't play well, you've got to say you didn't do what you need to do. But that was a totally different version of us tonight, and that's on the back of two really good performances going into this. And it just seems like we've got a feeling about us at the moment where we're really focused on that, and that wasn't, it was an obstacle in the way, but we dealt with it really well, and just sets us up for another tense final. Obviously Dunstan have won their game, so what a game that's going to be. Yep,
and Glenn Butterworth with the brace tonight, with a good performance from him.
He was absolutely superb. I mean, he's the two goals he scored, exactly what you need, exactly when you need him. The second one was great finish from a tight angle. The first one, he's reacted really well. The fact he's actually there is so good, and he's a part of that midfield three today, which were almost faultless. Tom Porter's superb. Cameron has had to come off because he's cramping up all over the place. He doesn't want to come off, but we've got to bring him off. And Glenn's got himself 2 goals, and he possibly could have had a third as well.
Yep, and on to Dunstan Saturday. How are you feeling about that?
Whichever one of those two teams we're going to play, it's going to be a tough game, because we know they're both good teams in different ways. Pontefract a little bit more physical, a bit more direct at your faces. Dunstan a good footballing team, and they've got strength in a lot of areas. But so have we, and I don't fear anybody going into that game. We've got to come here, and no doubt there'll be 1,800 fans minimum in here, depending on what actually comes to the gate. Hopefully that's what it is, and we'll be totally ready for it.
Yeah, and it's third time in this position. What can we use from the previous 2 seasons to help us on Saturday?
I suppose it's different, isn't it? The first time we got here, we maybe got a little further than we expected when we were playing Mask. Last season we probably should have gone up. We probably should have won. Should have won the final. This year, I think obviously we finished with more points in the league. We've only just missed out on the title by a point, and I think hopefully it's time for us to go and actually see it through. And if we play like we played tonight, I think we will.
Yeah, and just touching on the fans in the end, unbelievable turnout today.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's like, to be fair, I thought it might have been a full house, because there was that many people. You can't tell once you get past like 30 and 1,400. You can't tell how many's in there, but it's really pleasing when you play that well, when you've got that many people in. You don't want to let yourselves down, and the lads did that tonight, and the fans were an absolute credit to themselves.